Hi, I'm Scott McIntire, and I'd like to welcome you to our studio. I share studio space with my wife, Lori Hollander, who is also a painter. I'm going to walk you through some of my paintings first. This one is called Collision. It deals with the fact that just about 3 million birds, unfortunately, collide with buildings, the high-rise buildings in cities, and die because of that collision. I deal a lot with the environment and also with nature. This is another recently completed painting called It's Not a Hoax, dealing with global warming and the rise of sea level that's going to result from it. I am concerned about, like I said, nature and the environment. I'm also concerned with the energies that surround us. This particular painting is a 9-foot painting called 120 Years of Global Warming, dealing with 1901 to 2020, the blue being the coolest years, moving on in through the 40s to the 80s with the climate changing and starting to warm up, and then from the 1981 to 2020 showing the difference between how the temperatures have changed over the years. At the same time, I like to get away from some of the detailed work, and I have a minimalist series that I've been working on of quick study pieces. This is another painting that deals with climate change. It's 120 years, it's 40 years of global warming in North America. Above is another piece of mine called Pink Lightning that is one from the minimalist series. Working on another rock painting. These rocks, actually, this rock here and the one I'm working on are rocks at the base of 67 Step Beach. They're part of the rocks that have dropped during the Ice Age. This past summer I did a series of about 10 of these paintings of flowers from my garden and from a friend's garden. They're paintings and collages, quick studies of my flowers and a friend's flowers, just dealing with what's going on during COVID. There are some images in there that represent symbols for the COVID virus itself. I also have done a series of bittersweet paintings. This particular one was done and is one of 3 that were shown at the color show at the Nassau Museum in Roslyn, New York. Here are some other bittersweet paintings. I love this vine because of its calligraphic line quality, and I juxtapose it with different forms of energy that surround the vines. Some more of my more recent sculptures. These sculptures, by the way, are all done with my dried paint that I use. I paint with enamel paint, and I use them in small jars, and when they dry up, I put them together and make these sculptures. I'm going to walk over to Lori's space now and show you some of her work. She's an amazing portrait artist. These are all oil paintings. This one is our grandson, Justin. This is her most current piece. And I'll show you some of her other work. Like I say, she mainly does portraits. She did a series of 2 people together, sisters and friends. And she also does still lifes. So I want to thank you for visiting our studio.